Hello and welcome to Talking on the Couch, the weekly podcast from Press Back to Continue. Remember to check out our other channels. So we've got the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Twitter, the Discord at discord.gg/TGS39DNUB3. We've got the YouTube, we've got the Blue Sky. If I said TikTok, join us on TikTok
No,
as well.
you
We've got
have
all our
now.
shorts on TikTok. Remember, you can also listen to and watch this podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music if you've got either of any of those. This week's theme, Sporka, is
Things, silly reasons why people have called in sick to work.
I was going. I hope he realises I'm setting him up to say the title there.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. No,
Straight out
fucked
to
it.
silence. Yeah. The stupid reasons to call into work sick. Right, Sporka, you can start us off because I know we were discussing this very, very
Yeah,
briefly before we
very briefly.
started.
It's all
Literally.
going to be a surprise to us both.
I think we both said our first one and then just moved on to
Yeah,
the podcast. So go on, Sporka,
yeah.
start us off. Oh, well,
So
wait.
this is a
There'll be no
no, we're
tech
waiting.
news this week
No,
because it's so close to last week's recording that we haven't really had too much more in the tech news without essentially repeating. So this week
yeah,
there
there
is
hasn't
no
really been
tech
any
news.
tech news yet.
Yeah, so don't wait till the end for the tech news. When we're done, and that's the end of it. Sporka, go.
Yeah. Okay, this is a pet-related reason. So one time, a person claimed they couldn't come into work because their dog was having an emotional crisis.
How do you know?
How do you know your dog's having an emotional crisis? I don't know. I suppose you're sitting in the corner rocking backwards and forwards or something.
He's got onto the chair, just shaking his
Yeah.
head. No, no, no,
Has his
no.
ear brushed across his face like an emo kid, like just sulking in the corner.
Oh God. So my dogs get annoyed sometimes. Well, the one
Yes.
does. The other one's too dopey not to be annoyed. Actually, no, she
Yeah.
does get annoyed when she's tired. Rosa.
Hmm.
When Rosa gets tired now, she gets snappy, and we think she's learnt it from Raya because she gets proper
Yeah,
annoyed at night.
could be, could be.
But other than that, apart from happiness, there's not really much emotion that they actually show.
No, because like a dog when it's happy, it wags its tail and stuff, and like gets scared, it tucks its tail in between his legs. But other than that, they don't really have an
Yeah,
emotional range.
its tail goes right under when they're worried because B used to do that all the time
Yeah.
because obviously being a rescue and stuff, and yeah, so the tail goes right under.
My dog does that when I get the hair trimmers out.
Yeah, it means they're not happy. But
Yeah, not even the hair trimmers for the dog. When I get my hair trimmers out,
maybe it
the
thinks
dog
she's.
just sits there looking at you because they look the same. Like so, he thinks that
Yeah.
like he's getting his hair cut, and it's like, oh no.
No, I want to be a rocker. No, piss off.
And
An
if the
American
and if
apparently.
and if the back door is open, he runs out and hides behind the hedge.
Oh,
Mm,
don't open the back door then.
no, well, he
You don't
wasn't
touch
getting his
that.
hair cut either. So
Well, Rhea, what she does, it's so weird. So at night she'll give you kisses. Well, she'll give me kisses at night. Like I
yes.
don't want them. I'll be lying there watching the TV, all happy, just
Hmm.
there chilling, watching TV, maybe drinking a beer. I don't know. Depends on the evening. And I'll be watching something on the telly, and I'll be quite chilled. And Ray will come over and start giving me kisses, and I'm just like piss off. I'm trying to watch the TV. Jesus Christ! And then Mary will come and sit next to me, and
Yes.
Mary wants the kisses, so she like leans over to get kisses from Rue, and Rue will start giving her like a lick or two, and then just growl whilst wagging her tail. So she gives the
Uh,
kisses, shows the teeth, and growls, and wags the tail at the same time. That's a fucking crisis.
that is
She has
pretty. Yeah,
no
maybe
idea
that's what
what's going
happens.
on. That's like bipolar. That is. She's both up and down there at the same time.
Yep,
Just a
yep.
roller coaster of emotions. But how do you know when a dog's having a crisis, emotional crisis?
Who knows? Who knows?
Did you know dogs can be autistic?
Yes, I did know that.
Dogs can get the tism because we're pretty sure B had tism, and we looked it up, and apparently dogs can get the tism. So we're pretty confident. But given in bear in mind that I've got the tism and
Yeah,
I've worked with people with the tism,
yeah.
we were able to recognise it and was like, we're pretty sure our dog's autistic. And yeah,
Hmm.
so there you go. Dogs can get the tism. Um, has Barney ever had a crisis?
He's very clingy.
Clean, as in he doesn't like the mud.
Clingy, like as in like he's like he doesn't he likes being around people all the time.
Oh, clingy.
Yeah.
I thought you said clean.
No,
I,
well he's clean as well, but like
I think you said the word so quick it merged into one word.
no.
So dogs can
Like say
get.
for example, if like somebody's sitting in the living room, I'm sitting in the kitchen, and somebody else is sitting in the conservatory, he'll sit between the three rooms in such a position that he can see into the three rooms.
Maybe he's guarding.
No, he's not guarding. He just wants to be with everybody all the time.
Well, I know dogs can get separation anxiety.
Yeah, this is like separation anxiety though. If like say I'm sitting in like the pub having a coffee in the morning, and I'm sitting there with the dog, and the other person goes in to go to the bathroom, he'll start whinging after the other person, and it's like, what's wrong with you? And it's like,
You
you
know
just
what?
know he's got separation anxiety, but it's like you're not being left alone. I'm still here beside you.
Mary's parents do. Dogs does that. She literally
I
sits
thought
there
you were
and
going
she's
to
a
say
right little
Mary's
bitch.
parents do that.
Yeah, Mary's parents do that too. If Mary's mum goes into a shop and I've got Pippa, she'll
Yeah.
go in. Like Mary's mum will go in with Mary, and I'll be outside with her dad, and the cockapoo will just start
Hmm.
crying and barking and whimpering and pulling to try and get. I'm just like, shut the fuck up, shut the
Maybe
fuck
it's a
up.
cockapoo thing.
I think it might be, you know.
Hmm.
I could ask Mary, but she's in bed dying with the
Cool.
half-blown woman there.
Yeah.
Um,
Woman death's not as bad as man death though.
and I don't think. See, females just don't understand the full-blown man death.
No.
Right. Anyway, do you want to say your thing again?
Yeah. So a person once called in sick into work because they couldn't leave their dog because it was having an emotional crisis.
Cool, 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 cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. I'm just looking because I've got a few to choose from. So
Yeah.
I'm going to scroll down a bit to see if there's really good ones.
Okay.
Well, that's a stupid one. But no, that's a. I'm just looking for ones that'd be really good for this podcast. I did briefly look through this earlier, and they've all gone out of my head.
Mm.
That's a good one. Um, I've got mine from the Reader's Digest, by the way.
Yes.
So just so you know, it's number 7 of 61 that I'm about to read out. This is by Brendan Spector, and it was first published or updated on the 23rd of September 2024. Just for the reference point of view, because I can't be asked to type it all out afterwards. And right, an employee said he couldn't come to work today because his fortune teller had asked him not to step out the house, or he would suffer a brain hemorrhage.
Okay.
That's very precise for a fortune teller.
And I wouldn't take the chance if somebody had said that something that precise to me.
Do you reckon the fortune teller was just if he's got a porch and the fortune teller was just on his porch with something heavy?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a hemorrhage. How do you know? No reason. But like, do you ever get shit like that? Like, if you see the first magpie in the morning, you have to salute it.
Yes, we don't really do that over here, but
You have
I
magpies
have
in
heard
Ireland,
of it.
don't you?
Yeah, but we don't salute it.
Sure, no, you can't not salute the first magpie in the morning.
It's just not a thing over here
How are you still alive?
because we don't go in for all that hocus pocus mumbo jumbo.
In See, in England, I don't know how true this is. Well, we have talked about this. We associate Ireland very heavily with the travelling community.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
the
way I'm going to
opposite
put
is
it.
true
And
over here. So
yeah, and yeah. So we associate Ireland with the travelling community, and
yeah,
they're very superstitious and curses and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like, I once didn't know if somebody was a traveller or a prostitute. I actually could not
Why?
tell. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I was working on a
Mhm.
construction site near Coventry, your
Yeah.
favourite place in the world.
Yeah. Mhm.
Working on a construction site there back in the day, and I'd literally get, because I used to live in Northampton, which is I'm going to say 45 minute bus ride, something like that, maybe a bit
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Um, but I'd get a bus to a place called Daventry, and then get like a lift. to the work site. So that's what I did, and I was waiting for the bus first thing in the morning. And this lady come over to me. She didn't speak any words, no words at all.
Yeah.
And she was dressed how I associate the travelling community. I don't like very stereotypical, that kind of type. I'm going to say Romanian gypsy. I think I'm allowed to say that on a podcast. I don't think that's culturally offensive yet.
No,
But
because they've got a particular style that's an
yeah,
actual like
the white
cultural
like
thing.
top
Like,
and the
yeah,
skirt,
yeah,
the long skirt.
that's a
Yeah,
cultural thing.
yeah. So I'm gonna. She was very much like that, but she kept flashing about at me.
Okay.
I had no idea what the fuck that means. I still don't.
Are you sure she was flashing her belt or was she flashing something else?
No, she had a really long skirt on, but she was flashing about. So I don't know if she was trying to curse me or if she was a prostitute.
Maybe she was trying to protect you from a curse.
See, she could have been because I was nice to her. I smoked at the time, and I offered her something to smoke with. I'm going to say, because again, that word we can't say on a
No.
live podcast due
Yeah.
to fucking political dickheads. Um,
Mhm.
I love the way we can say fuck, but we can't say those
Yeah.
type of words. Like what? But yeah, I offered her one of them, and she accepted it, and all of a sudden she's flashing about at me, and I didn't know if I was gonna get sucked off, gonna get hit by a bus, or what. I didn't know what was happening that day. The whole day was just an emotional roller coaster for me. I'm about to go work 12 stories up in a construction. It's not 12 stories. It was, the massive warehouses you get. It was on the
Yeah.
very top of one of them. I wasn't
Huh.
on the roof, but I was in the cherry picker at the top, just putting all the
Right.
packing and stuff in. And I didn't want to be cursed that day.
Do people actually use them for picking cherries?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Don't know.
Okay.
Just like the confidence, I said yes, they do. What
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
hell? I genuinely don't know. How tall do cherries grow?
I know some cherry trees are really like tall, but
I
like
genuinely don't know.
I assume they're all picked by machine now.
I thought it was because of the colour of them.
Why? Where would picker come into that?
Well, a lot of cherry pickers are red over here.
They're usually just like fucking.
Yes, cherry pickers, mobile elevating work platforms, are used to pick cherries, particularly to reach the high branches of tall, mature trees in the orchards. They were originally
Hmm.
invented in 1944 to replace ladders. Now, that's very much overcomplicating things.
Yeah.
Like, just use the fucking ladders.
It was their original purpose was designed to reach the high branches without relying on
Yeah, the original
ladders.
purpose was to pick cherries from the top of trees. That's something else I wanted to Google. How tall is a cherry tree? That's a different type of cherry tree.
Well, I know my sister's got a cherry tree in her front garden, and it's about 20 feet tall.
Well, not a
But it
cherry
wouldn't be like
blossom
a.
tree. I want an actual
No, just
cherry
an
tree.
actual cherry tree that grows cherries.
Because I just googled it and immediately come up with cherry blossom tree. It's because of the road down the back of me called Cherry Street. 5 meters, so 10 to 16 feet. That's not huge. Like, it's a good.
No.
I suppose you would need ladders from that. When you're 5 meters, that's what, three of you standing on top of.
Well, what I got was um, the average height of a cherry tree is between 20 and 30 feet, which is 6 to 9 meters.
I got 10 to 16 feet.
Yeah, that's like semi-dwarfed or variety.
No, I've got usually a dwarf tree here is usually 2 to 3 meters. A
Yeah,
semi-dwarf
that's
is 3 to 4 meters, and a standard vigorous tree, Sporka, can grow over 6 meters if left unpruned.
this says 6 to 9 meters.
Yeah. Either way, they're really fucking tall. But anyway, the superstitious bullshit. that was a
Yeah,
divergence enough, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't think fortune tellers were allowed to tell you bad stuff.
Of course they can.
I don't think they can.
Why not? Who's stopping them?
Because if you go into a fortune teller and she pulls out the cards or he pulls out the cards and all of a sudden you're going to die in an hour, you'll be going, fucking, I ain't coming back here.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it was a very specific thing where she said, "Don't go outside your house on that particular day because you'll have a brain hemorrhage." That's warning you so that nothing bad happens to you. That's a different thing.
How
That's
does she? Is
stopping
she a
something.
doctor?
That's something that she's stopping you from something bad happening. So that would be okay.
So there you go, guys. If you don't want a brain hemorrhage, go to see your fortune teller. Don't worry about your doctor.
No,
Doctors
but
know fuck all according to this. Go see your fortune teller. She'll
when
help you.
when was this whole thing happen? Was it like in the 1600s? Because I
No,
probably would have went to a
this is a
fortune teller
recent
over a doctor back then.
this is a recent survey done by Reader's Digest.
Hmm.
It's looks like someone called Nicole for Fernandio. Oh no, that's who found. That's the researcher for it. I'd have to scroll right to the bottom to get these things, but this is a recent. Right, this isn't old. This is the Reader's Digest last year went round and spoke to a load of like bosses and stuff and asked what the most stupid excuses they've ever been given was.
Hmm.
So it's not that old. It wouldn't be in the 1800s, but it's just really specific, isn't it, to say you're going to get a brain injury? Like, I
Yep.
won't walk under ladders. I won't stand on 3 drain covers in a row because if I do that, I might as well throw myself in front of a tractor.
Hmm.
It's. I've got to salute the first magpie one. I am quite superstitious.
You see, it's not really a superstition over here about the magpie. Um, uh, the superstition over here is like the one for sorrow, two for joy
Yeah,
rhyme. It's
yeah.
like you always have to look for the second magpie if you see one.
Well, it's 2 for joy, isn't it? 3
Yeah,
for a
so
girl,
if you
4
see,
for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a
yeah,
secret
yeah,
never
yeah,
to be
yeah,
told.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're always on the lookout for a second magpie if you've only seen one.
One magpie seen by 2 brings good luck to both of you.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Maybe
See,
that's
I'm,
probably not a
I'm
thing over
very
here.
superstitious.
I'm not. I wouldn't be superstitious as much in that regard, but anyway. So
Right, so yeah, that was the story that an employee once said to their boss they couldn't come into work because a fortune teller had asked him to not step outside the house or he would suffer a brain hemorrhage. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Go on, Sporka, your next one.
right, this is a person had to call in sick because, according to them, they had put their uniform into the microwave to dry and it had been set on fire. Has to be American.
Yeah, that's got to be American.
Just has to be.
I don't know, actually. I know some pretty stupid people over here that would probably do that.
Yeah, but mostly American.
Mm, I just think, yeah, that's. Why would you. Microwaves are electric, aren't they?
Yeah.
So why would you put something wet in there? I know you put like frozen stuff in there and it essentially evaporates, but
Yeah,
there's not
but
that
it's
much water in there.
foodstuffs.
Compared to a wet uniform, I'd say that a frozen dinner wouldn't have that much water.
No, even if it does have that amount of water in it, like it's not cooking with it's not shooting electricity into it,
No,
shooting
but what I'm
microwaves
saying
into
is
it.
all of
It's not
the
flammable.
is
But
but
it's different heating something that's designed to be heated and heating fucking fabric.
yeah, but no, but what I'm saying is all of that water in the heat would turn into like vapor, wouldn't it? It
Yeah, that's
turn
fine.
it turn into mist, and then it would go into there's little holes at the side of your microwave where the electrics and shit are.
No, but
The
it's
water's going to
designed
seep
that you
into
can
that.
it's designed that you can cook wet stuff in it like.
Yeah, but not that much wet.
No, but that's what I mean. Like it's designed for you to cook food that's wet.
Yeah, but like I said, the
Because
amount
generally,
of
food
water that
that's wet uses the moisture to cook the food as well. Like it's not,
yeah, but
yeah,
like rehydrated pasta and stuff, you'd use the
type
microwave
of
because
thing. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But the amount of water that would come out of clothing, it would get into the electrics and blow the microwave up.
Maybe that's what's set on fire.
It could be. Did you know you can actually put a fork in the mic? Don't try this at home. You can
No.
put a fork in a microwave, and it won't blow
Yeah,
the microwave up.
yeah.
People seem to think you put any metal in and it'll blow that. It won't. It creates plasma essentially.
But it does actually. Some metals make their microwave explode.
No, they've tested this
I have
on
seen it
certain programs.
firsthand. A microwave door flying across a room because there was metal on a cup that one of my friends was microwaving. And the door literally came off the microwave and flew across the kitchen.
No,
It probably has to be very conductive metal. It probably doesn't work with most metals.
Right, I'm just Googling it now. So, a microwave will not explode, but it can create sparks, cause a fire, and damage the appliance. Metal reflects microwaves, causing electric charges to build up, especially on sharp or thin objects like forks, which can cause them to spark and ignite food or nearby flammable materials.
Mm.
So, yeah, it doesn't blow up. I don't know why your friends did, unless. Like, if you put an egg in a
Maybe it was
microwave, that
just
can.
maybe the microwave was very well sealed or something. There was no air getting into it or something, and the pressure built up in it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. But you don't use them in there anyway. Don't use metal inside of microwave because it just creates
No,
sparks and
no.
shit.
Why would
Um,
you? Why would you risk it? Like they tell you not to do it.
yeah, like I say, it's like plasma and shit in there, isn't it? But
Yeah,
what was I going to say then? Yeah, if you put an egg in a microwave,
they explode if you don't
they
crack the
explode
shell.
and they can blow your door off because
Yeah,
yeah, that's mad. I love that fact. I've actually forgotten what your thing was now.
it was a person had put their uniform into the microwave to dry it, and
Uniform. Yeah.
it caught on fire.
So they've avoided the radiators.
Yeah,
They've avoided whatever central heating system they've got. They've avoided an
yeah,
air dryer. You know, the
yeah,
things that you
yeah.
stand up, and we've got one of them. They might not have a garden. Not everybody's got a garden. They live
No,
in a flat. So if they did have a garden, they've avoided the washing line. They've avoided a tumble dryer if they've got one of them.
yeah,
Because we use the tumble dryer and we use the stuff outside as well. Like the tumble dryer's for the winter. But
yeah,
like
and
when you've
a
got a
hair
full load
dryer
of
at a
washing.
push, like
What was that? Sorry.
a hair dryer at a push.
Yeah, I don't really tend to. I used a hairdryer once for my uniform, like it's first thing in the morning, and then I forgot to turn the dryer on the
Yeah,
night before, so I used it and
ironing it,
I blew the hairdryer
ironing
up.
it would work a lot.
No, I blew the hairdryer up, so I didn't do it
Yeah,
again because
ironing your clothes would work.
ironing does work if you've got
Hmm.
an ironing board.
Yeah.
We haven't. Me and Mary have not ironed clothes in years.
Well, I think the last time I ironed clothes was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, we don't. We just. It's not a thing that's done that often anymore.
Even
I,
when I wore shirts, like to work, I'd usually put the shirts into a tumble dryer for like
yeah,
15 minutes and then just hang them on a hanger straight away, and all the creases are gone out of them. Like, there's no
we have a
need.
function on our tumble dryer which is refresh, and you put it in, and it uses the water that it because it's a condenser tumble dryer. It
Yeah.
uses the water that's in the system. It puts the water into the dryer and then re-dries it, and then it just keeps spinning till you take it out, so that creases don't form back on it.
Yeah.
That's a really clever fucking system. So yeah, we don't. I don't iron anymore. We have got an ironing board, but it's got no padding on the top.
My tumble dryer has a button on it and a little dial, and you dial the thing to the amount of minutes that you want to have the tumble dryer on for, and the button is the go button. And when the timer gets to 0, it stops.
See, we've got a sensor on ours. We must have a
Yeah,
fancy fucking tumble dryer. We've got a sensor
mine's
so it
not
senses
a
it.
yeah, mine's not a modern tumble dryer. I think the
Yeah.
thing's about 30 years old.
As soon as our clothes are dry, the tumble dryer will shut itself off. Annoyingly, though, if you've got mixed fabrics in there, let's say you've got a sock and a pair of jeans, as soon as the
Yeah.
socks dry, it will stop the tumble dryer. So then you tell it out, and you're like, "Well, my socks are dry. Fuck all else
Mm.
is." But my socks cracking, great. I've got warm feet,
Yeah.
terrific. Um, I just don't
And then by the
understand.
time you've gotten to take the socks out, so as the rest of the stuff will dry, the other stuff has made the socks damp again.
Do you know what I think's happened? I'm just
Well,
thinking about your clothes thing. I think they had metal on their uniform, put it into the microwave.
yeah, could have done a spark.
Yeah, the metal has caused it to
Yeah,
set on fire.
quite
I can't
possibly.
understand the logic.
You know, these are like really bad excuses for ringing in sick into work. The uniform probably didn't go on fire. This was an excuse that they made.
I don't know. You know what? I wouldn't put it past somebody to do this. I really wouldn't. No, not at all. Um, just use the proper shit. There's
Yeah,
so much stuff to dry your clothes. Just even hanging it on a door is probably better than sticking it in the bloody microwave. Because these clothes are fibre. They're
Just
fibres. They're
spinning it
woolen.
around on the end of a stick outside would be better than
Yeah,
putting it in a
probably would.
microwave.
Just twisting it over the sink.
Yeah.
Right. What says you say yours again?
So a person put their uniform into a microwave and it set on fire.
Cool.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
just found some cracking ones on here, but I'm just trying to
Hmm.
find a good one. Yeah, I'll give one of them was an employee refused to come in because their fish was ill.
Oh, I see. No, that's on my list.
Yeah. Bats got in a hair. Um, bitten by a duck. Do you know the old the good one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
is a good one. It's a good one. I'm going to use this one. An employee was experienced traumatic stress disorder from a
Okay.
large spider found in her home and had to stay home to deal with it.
Well, I don't know. What size was the spider? Was it like the one
Well,
out of Harry Potter? Because that would freak the shit out of me.
you know
Like
what?
it said a large spider. Like that spider was about like fucking 10 foot tall.
Yeah, that one would give you PTSD. Yeah, because that one's going to
Yeah.
fucking eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep yawning. I do apologise. No, I just I don't understand why they couldn't go to what was it guarding the door with like
Yeah.
was it an
It
American
was over
spider?
the door on a web.
Was it an American spider? Did it have a gun? That's even the spiders have got guns because they're not going to
Yep.
understand it, to be honest. Um, just of all the, I would have loved to have been the person receiving that phone call. Like, hello,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, sorry, I can't come into work today. I'm very emotionally disturbed because a spider. It was huge. You should have seen it,
Yeah.
Sandra.
It
It
was
was
like massive.
huge. Sorry, a spider. Yeah,
It was
massive
big as
spider.
my
I can't
finger.
come into work. A fucking spider. You what? Get your fucking ass in now. Like, I used to be a carer, as you know, a long time ago as
Yeah.
well, and we had to go into work in all sorts of conditions because
Yes.
like, if even if you couldn't get off your driveway. In fact, last time it snowed, Mary's boss told people if they don't come into work, they're gonna because they can't get off their driveway, they will come and pick them up and take them to work. Which
That
in
could have
my
worked out really bad for them though in saying that. Like, because there has been cases that people have gotten seriously snowed in. Like, I got snowed into my house one time, but it wasn't because of snow. It was because it had snowed and it was like sleet for the entire
hmm,
night, and then the temperature dropped really suddenly. So it was like a frozen river going down my road. You literally couldn't drive or walk on it. It was like glass,
it could
like
turn
really
out really bad
slippy
for them.
glass.
That's just like black ice, isn't it? Um,
Yeah, but this was like about an inch thick.
Nice. That's going
Yeah,
to provide some fun, especially when they yeah. But no, I actually I agreed with that one because if they're saying they can't come in because they can't get the car off their drive, and the
yeah,
bus says, "Well, I'll come and pick you. My car's off. I can come pick you up. Don't worry about being late."
yeah.
The people are sitting there and going, "Fuck, fuck, damn it! I was hoping to get a park and build a snowman." Um, but
Yeah, but you need to make sure they're going to drop you home as well.
oh yeah, obviously no, that's some part of the deal. They can get a taxi. No, I think they were being dropped home as well. I think it was
Yeah,
the two-way deal.
I don't mind that. That's fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I can't see a
because
problem.
you don't know what circumstances the boss could be
But
in. Like, they could have like chains on their tires and everything like that. That's fine. Like, that's
but,
acceptable. And
but
people aren't comfortable with like driving in snowy weather either. Like,
yeah, I get that. I completely get that. But
yeah,
I had to, like I said, I had to drive in all sorts of conditions, and I had to be there. If I didn't turn up to where I was going, people could die essentially,
yeah,
because I had medication to give that was very
yeah.
controlled and all that sort of
I
stuff.
was in a really critical job like that as well for years,
Yeah.
and
So
people could have died if
if
they. No, they
yeah,
couldn't really. I worked in
if
a supermarket.
if I rang up and said sorry, I can't come in, there's a spider. It's emotionally disturbed me. I'm pretty sure I would have got fired.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Like there wouldn't have been a meeting about it. There's just oh, you can't come in because there's a spider. Okay, we'll just get this person to do your run then.
Yeah.
Don't come in tomorrow. That person can do it. It's fine, no problem. Yeah, don't you take the next few years off until you
Hmm.
find a new job. Yeah, yeah, cool. It's just one of those. Why? Okay, I would have loved to have been the person receiving that phone call.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I
Some of
can't
these
come
things
in.
are amazing. Like,
If it was Australia, however, some of them spiders are fucking huge.
yeah, and very fucking poisonous.
Yes, that one I could understand. Oh, sorry, there's a spider, and if I go near it, my balls are going
Yeah,
to inflate like a space hopper. So
yeah.
I'm staying the fuck away from it.
Isn't there a spider in Australia that their venom will kill you in like less than a minute
I don't know about
if they
less than a
bite you?
minute, but
I think it
are
is.
you sure it's not the Black Widow?
Yeah, they're not in America. They're not in Australia. I think it's like the trapdoor spider or something.
Spider in. No, I'm sure widows are in Australia.
No, they're more of an American thing. They're more of a South American thing, I think.
It's the funnel web spider.
The funnel web spider. Yeah, that's the bastard.
Yeah, you know we get funnel webs over here as well, just a different type of them.
Yeah, the non-poisonous ones.
Yeah,
Do you know the daddy long legs spider? I
I
don't know
know what
which
you're
is
gonna
called
say, and
in.
it's not true.
It is. They're really venomous, but they don't have
It's
anything
not
to.
true.
It's not like the most venomous spider, but they do have venom sacs.
How, like, they
They
do
just
have
can't
venom, but
use them.
they no, they do have venom. It's
Hmm.
venomous to other creatures. It's not venomous to humans, and it's their teeth aren't strong enough to penetrate the human skin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they can't affect us, but
Funnel.
it would be toxic to us. Their venom if it was in your bloodstream.
How long does it take for a funnel web spider to cause death? Funnel web spiders can cause severe symptoms or death within 15 minutes if left
That might as
untreated,
well be a fucking
particularly in
minute. Like,
children. The average time for them is 76 minutes, though.
yeah, but
That,
like it might as well be a minute. Like, you know,
that
if you get
that's
bit, you're fucked.
is how venomous is a common crane fly?
What the hell is a crane fly?
A daddy long legs.
No, these are the ones without the wings.
Yeah, yeah, they're called common crane flies. That's their actual name for
They're
them.
not.
They're
They're
not
called
called
daddy
daddy
long
long legs.
legs.
That's a
They
nickname.
fucking are.
They're not.
They
You
fucking
know what?
are.
I've said that to people before, and they never believe me. A daddy long legs is called a common crane fly.
I obviously knew that it wasn't officially called a fucking daddy long legs.
So I used to say to people, "What do you call a female daddy long legs?" It's still a common crane fly. It's not a mummy long legs.
Mommy long legs.
It's not right. A common crane fly, often called a daddy long legs, is not venomous at all and is completely harmless to humans. Despite popular myths, they possess no venom glands, fangs,
They
or
do.
stingers and are incapable of biting.
That's untrue. That's AI.
That's
That's
not
AI.
AI.
That's
So I said
AI.
it's not true.
Yeah, it's
It's.
AI.
I think Ricky Gervais said it in his stand-up as well that daddy long legs are really venomous. They're just not. It's
Hmm.
not a thing. They're God's
It was probably
joke.
one of them housewives' tales to stop kids from pulling their legs off them or something.
It's to stop them from eating them because they can carry disease.
Why would anybody eat one?
Because they're fucking kids.
I've never had the compulsion to eat a fucking spider.
What, daddy long legs?
Yeah.
Well, it's a kid. They eat worms and shit. Of course, they're gonna eat a daddy. Some of them are gonna eat daddy long legs. It's gonna.
Mm.
Like I say, they're God's jokes. If they can literally they can hit their wings off something and their wings fall off, which is their sort of survival. How long do they only last a day as well?
Don't
Life
know.
span of a crane fly. Like they're so pointless. It's 10 to 15 days.
Yeah, there is something that only lasts a day though, isn't it? It's like a gnat or something.
Yeah, some of them are. Their primary purpose as adults is to mate and lay eggs. That's literally so their entire life is eat, have babies, die.
Yeah.
That's what is the point in them? I just don't understand. They're God's jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're also called mosquito hawks as well.
Mm.
But no, because they're attracted to light, they often wander into homes where they would die within a few days.
Mm.
That's like getting lost. You know, today, genuinely true. Our police force, local police force, they sometimes post on social media. and they
Yeah.
posted that this family, the parents and children, were walking around the local wildlife reservation that's up the road from us. Um,
Uh-huh.
it's a massive one. It's really, really big. And apparently they'd lost their car.
Okay.
Just what? Why? Just stick to the footpaths. There's literally
Yeah.
footpaths all around this place, and it's not like concreted over where you just think you're walking down the street. It's just where they've like the clearing. It's still a muddy floor. You're still in the forest. It's just a clearing that you can walk through, and they just
Mm.
follow you. There's even signs all over it. How the piss do you lose your car? But there's loads of adder snakes actually at the moment. We've been warned
Is there?
if you go over there, don't go away from the footpaths because they've had a massive amount of adder
Are
sightings
they
and loads of dogs and
poisonous?
shit have been bit. Anyway, what was that story, Sporka?
Can't remember now. Was it the one for? Wasn't it your one?
Was it my one?
Yeah, because I had the one that the guy's uniform got set on fire.
Was it the emotional distress one that they couldn't come into work because there's a spider? They got PTSD over
Yes.
a spider.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
I was
I'm
thinking
losing
it
the
wasn't
plot
my
here.
one.
Go
I
on,
was
Sporka.
looking for my next one. And I was like, what?
You know what? I've
Okay.
just found this one. An employee caught their uniform on fire by putting it in the microwave to dry.
Yeah.
Just found that one. Go on, Sporka. You do your next one.
All right. There's this a Gen Z specific one, apparently. Um, this is one person called in sick because they were obsessed with a drama between two TikTokers.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were obsessed with the drama between two
So obviously
TikTokers.
there was two TikTokers having a go at each other, and they were obsessed with the whole interaction that they couldn't come into work.
You know they could just catch up later on in the day.
None of this makes sense to me, Lance.
They could literally just
None of it.
catch up with it all in the day,
None
or
of it.
just
None of it.
uh, yeah. That's really bad.
Yeah. You know, I was born in the 1980s, Lance.
I'm aware
I
of that. Yes.
grew up in the 1990s, and I was out partying in the 2000s. And you know, there's absolutely no video evidence of that. There's only just rumors. There's rumors and folk tales, but there's no evidence.
What did you
It's
grow up in
amazing.
the 90s?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you was there. That would be your evidence.
Yeah, I know, but there's no like actual physical evidence of any of this stuff transpiring.
There's no pictures of you in the 90s.
There's pictures of me, but there's no like nights out pictures or anything because you didn't have digital photos.
No, but we had like the quick snap photos where you
Yeah,
Polaroids and
but
shit
there's
like that.
not. Yeah, but like who bought them? Like they were expensive to get developed. You weren't taking like just
I had
random
one.
pictures. Yeah, you weren't just taking like stacks of random pictures and like
Oh no.
posting them online. There's like all of those pictures are literally contained within your device. Even early digital cameras, they weren't posted online.
You,
There's
you,
no
you,
there's no online evidence.
oh no, there wouldn't be online. Well, there could
Yeah,
be school
there is
yearbooks and
one
shit.
there is one digital photograph of me at my Debs, and you would not know it's me. If somebody just looked at the picture, and goes, no, it's not him.
Hmm. You say this actually. If in my mother's house,
Mm-hmm.
throughout my entire life, the first proper photo she had of me on the wall was put up 8 years ago. What
Yeah, but you
happened eight
were an
years
ugly
ago?
kid, weren't you?
No, I got married 8 years ago. That was the first picture of me in my
Yeah,
mum's house.
yeah, but
My
you were an
my
ugly
wedding
kid.
day. I didn't have any photos of me as a child.
Lance, you know I was present when you rang your mother
Yes.
that you wanted to go visit her,
Yeah,
and
she
she said,
said no.
"Nah, no thanks."
Yeah, actually,
Not
nah, give
doing
that
that,
to me.
but nah.
She actually said, like, don't. Just don't. I'm at work. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, don't come over.
um, but yeah, that was quite funny. Yeah, no pictures of me as a child in my house.
Yep,
All my sisters and everything, just not me. I was the ugly fucker taking the photo. I was
yep.
banned from photos. But so yeah, there's not really that much evidence of me as a child either,
Yeah,
really.
that's what I mean. Like, because up until like maybe 2008, maybe 2007, 2008, people weren't really posting stuff online.
My nan had a picture of me.
Okay.
Is that one up? No, it's not. That's my school photo that Mom chose to throw away. Yeah, I
You're
remember
the
that.
ugliest
Remember me
fucking
where I was
bugger
showing
ever.
how big my head was.
Yeah.
A huge head. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like we didn't post our pictures. Our pictures were for us and our friends that we physically
Yeah,
saw. They weren't for random strangers to gawk at and for it to end up on the dark web.
exactly.
Um, yeah, it's so yeah. I can understand why there'd be no evidence of you from the
Yeah.
90s. Saying that you weren't, I suppose you would have been because I know what year you was born as well. Yeah, I'd say your night outs are more in the 2000s, though, weren't they?
That's what I said in like the early
Yeah.
2000s when I was in my prime. Like,
And you, fuck off, you've never been in
yeah,
your prime. You
I
were
have.
born
I
an
was
old
on in it
bastard.
once. I was in my prime once.
I was once, yeah, a long time ago. I'm not even that
Yeah.
old now, but I'm starting off age quickly.
Mm.
Um, yeah. What was that story again?
So it's a Gen Z one where like there was one person called in sick into work because they were obsessed with a disagreement between two TikTokers.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Here's a good one for you,
Mm,
Sporka. Here's a good one.
here's a good one.
An employee phoned in that they weren't coming into work because they were in a good mood and they didn't want to ruin it.
I just read that one as well.
That was amazing. Oh,
Yeah.
I wish we could do that. I wish we could all do that. Just sorry, don't want to ruin my good mood. I think that one's brilliant. We've all wanted to do it, though, haven't we?
Yeah.
But how often do you wake up in a good mood?
Uh, once.
When I was younger, I was quite a morning person. Like, I'd get up and I'd be happy. I'd go out and do what I could get up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever, and I could just go and do my thing.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older. Like Mary
Yeah.
comes in to say bye bye to me as she's off to work,
Uh-huh.
and she wakes me up, and I just look at her and go, "For fuck's sake!"
Mm.
But yeah, now I'm a bit older. I'm no longer a morning person. But you don't wake up happy anymore, do you?
No, I've never really woke up happy. Like,
No, you don't. You just don't wake up with a smile on your face anymore.
no.
Even when you're in a relationship and you wake up next to the person, the love of your life, let's say,
Yeah.
you look at them and you go, they haven't brushed their teeth yet. That's the first thing that comes into your mind. Don't brush your teeth.
Stinky bastard.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck is that? When did you eat whatever that was? Um,
Yeah.
like they've spent the entire night pulling the blanket off you if it's midwinter.
Yeah.
Like
Midwinter.
already you're
Not early
pissed off.
winter. No, no,
That's the good mood when I just scroll back up to it. I think that one's brilliant. I would love to do that. Like, sorry, I'm in a good mood. What do you want me to do
no.
about it? I don't want to ruin it, you bastards. I never have one of these. This is rare for me. But yeah, there's one of them here that says suffering from a hangover. Like, we've all done that. That's just called being sick.
Yeah, that's just normal.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
right, go on then. You do
There
another one,
was
Spoker.
one person rang in sick with a bizarrely specific ailment that they had an ingrown fingernail.
Okay.
Like, that's not really going to work out for you to say that you've got an ingrown fingernail, is it?
Well, you can get ingrown fingernails, and they are
I know you
quite
can get an
painful.
ingrown fingernail, but it's sort of a bit fucking obvious when you show into work the next day and you don't have
That's
an
true.
ingrown fingernail.
That is quite true. Show us the
You
evidence
know,
then.
it's
What
yeah.
about
Oh right, yeah. No, so you don't then. Okay.
that? Yeah, that one would be quite bad. Like,
Yeah.
certain stuff that you can't even like. My excuse when I was in my younger days, not that I'd ever do this, was basically you ring up and you say, "Sorry, I've got the shits,"
Yep.
because nobody
Stomach bug.
questions that. They
Yep.
don't say, "Oh, give us a sample so we can test it to make sure you have." Like, they're not going to question it. You've got the shits. It happens. We
Yeah,
all
it
get them
does.
at some point. Don't be embarrassed about it. Sometimes you have
Yep.
dodgy food. Sometimes you might have caught something you've not realised, and your body just wants to get rid of everything.
Yep.
What did I have the other that fucking Rogan Josh? Do you remember that one? I was on the toilet for about 4 days after that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Jesus,
And
I'd
the
never
other
lost.
person that we know as well that just didn't really have fun when we were online one night.
Yeah, I wasn't online that much that night, but I know who he was on about. He told me about it the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah.
We've all been there. It's one of those things. We're gonna get the shit at some point.
Yep.
Don't be embarrassed about it. You can tell. Sorry, I've got the shits. There's medication for it. You need. It's actually it can be a very serious medical condition as
Oh
well,
yeah.
because you
For
become
sure.
dehydrated. You're not absorbing food,
Yep.
nutrients, and stuff like that. See, don't be embarrassed about having the shits. It's
No.
it's one of those things. Just don't
And if
have.
you need to tell somebody, tell somebody.
Yeah, don't make butt babies when someone's got the shits.
No.
Don't do it.
No. No.
Just don't do it. No. I suppose that's really annoying for like homosexuals, isn't it? The gay community,
Yeah.
because that would ruin their sex life. I hope
Yep.
it does, you dirty bastards.
Some
You're still
people might
going
be into
for
that type of thing, Lance.
it. Go on then. I'm just reading through these to find some of the best ones, and then we can end the podcast in a minute. There's the
Yeah, I
good
got
news
another
one.
one here that there's like a person called in and said that their legs had fallen asleep in the bathroom and they couldn't drive. They must have been sitting on the toilet for that long, like.
Yeah, but you need to put some form. I suppose if you're sitting there for that long in exactly the same position, but surely
That's
it'd
what I
wake
mean.
up
Like
once
they
you
were
shake it a
obviously
bit.
like fucking scrolling on their phone or something and forgot that they were on the toilet.
Yeah, but surely then they could ring and just say, right, my leg's falling asleep. I'm going to be a little bit late. I do apologise. Give me 10 minutes just to get it moving again.
Mm,
Because it doesn't stay asleep, does it? Otherwise you'd
no.
be off in an ambulance. That's just, yeah, definitely a terrible excuse, that one. This is a good
Yep.
excuse. I say good as in the terms of it's obviously bullshit. Bullshit. Um,
Bullshit.
a person rang in and said they can't come to work because they've caught a cold off their dog, off their puppy.
Okay. It's possible,
Can't
I suppose.
You can't catch a cold from a dog.
You might.
You can't catch a cold from a dog.
You might. You're able to catch COVID from cats.
That's different.
Is it
And
though?
I think you
Was
can
that
catch
really a
colds from
thing?
cats. You can catch colds from cats as well, actually, I
Yeah.
think.
Could you
But
actually catch COVID from a cat?
yes,
Could you though?
yes,
Is there any documented evidence?
yes.
No, there's not.
Can you catch COVID from? I'm sure it's this strain was both in cats and dogs. I'm just going to look for it. It's extremely rare, but technically possible, yeah. The
Yeah,
risk is very
technically
low.
possible.
It was more that basically COVID had a long hang time. So once it's on the side and stuff, it didn't die very quick. So a cat would go out and about, they would go into someone that's infected, the COVID would get onto their fur, they would
But
come
you're not
into your
catching it from the
house.
cat.
Well,
You're
that's
catching it the same way you can catch it off a banister.
yeah, essentially, yeah. But it's just
Yeah.
because the cat's the
It's not
like
that the
catalyst.
cat has COVID and it's passed it to you.
Can you hang on? Give me a second. I'm gonna. Can you check the virus that causes can spread from people to animals during close contact? So yes, you can catch it from the actual cat, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
I sat in a meeting about this and I couldn't remember what they actually said. But yeah, so they can. The actual virus itself can, but you can't catch a cold from a dog. They're different viruses. It doesn't. It's not. Certain illnesses don't transmit from humans to animals. Like you
Yeah.
can't get mad cow disease. That's you just can't you can't get bird flu because it's bird flu.
No. But mad cow disease, you can get the human equivalent of it. It's called BSE.
Yes, but it's not the same virus. It's different. There is an equivalent, but you can't go
It
up to a
is. It's
cow
the
with
same
mad cow
virus.
disease and then
No,
catch
you
what
you
that cow had.
you can't catch it from a cow. It's not transmissible between species, but it's the same virus.
That's the same with the dogs and colds. You cannot
Yeah.
catch a cold from your dog. So to ring up and say I've caught a cold from my puppy, obviously bullshit because you can't catch a cold from a fucking dog.
Mhm.
It's non like I say, you can't transfer between species. It's go on, give me another one. Last one.
Okay. One person rang in sick that claimed that a chicken had attacked their mother.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta keep note of that.
yeah. A cow, a chicken attacked their mother.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, was it an aggressive?
I don't know. Chickens could be aggressive. I'm not really up on the whole farming thing.
I've been attacked by birds, like geese. I've been attacked by wild geese before.
Have you?
We just had to run because if
What you
geese
go near
catch you, you're
fucking
fucked.
geese for?
We did
Why
it.
would
We
you
was
go near
walking.
wild geese?
We was no. When I used to skateboard, we was walking across the park because the skate park was in the middle of like this big open fieldy type park thing. So we was walking across it to get to the skate park, and we had to cross over a river. It had like a little bridge over the top
Yeah.
of it. And we crossed over, and there was just loads of geese on the other side. So we just carried on walking because we do this walk a lot anyway.
Yeah.
And all the geese just like started hissing at us and just started running at us.
They're probably nesting.
We just fucking legged it.
Yeah, they're probably nesting.
Yeah, I think they must have been, but
Yeah.
like we didn't do anything wrong. We wasn't purposely pissing the geese off. It's just they just didn't want us
Just
there.
the fucking lucky Loanz.
I know. But yeah, maybe the chicken was aggressive. Maybe the chicken had just laid eggs.
Here's a funny one I'm just after seeing as well.
Go on.
A person had to call in sick because they got stuck in a they got stuck in a blood pressure machine in a grocery store.
I saw that one as well. How do you get stuck in a blood pressure machine?
Obviously, the cuff tightened and they just didn't let them go.
Yeah, but they're Velcro.
No, not the ones in the machines in the supermarket. It's like a metal thing that you put your arm through, and the cuff is around the inside of the metal thing.
See, we don't have those here. We just use the Velcro.
No, they're not. They wouldn't be common now, but like back like years ago, it was just designed so that the thing couldn't get broken, like because it was just in a supermarket.
See, that one could be a legitimate thing now. So that's going to cause your blood pressure to go through the roof.
Sick.
Well, if you're still stuck in the fucking machine, then yes. You wouldn't call in sick, but you'd say you can't come into work because I'm stuck.
Worst case scenario, they unplug the machine and cut a little hole in the cuff, and you're free.
But that's still going to take time.
Yeah, like fucking 2 minutes.
I don't know. You'd have to call the insurance company, the fire brigade would have to come out.
While you're still stuck in the thing, first thing would have been to unplug it. Generally, when there's not air going into the fucking air cuff, it comes out.
That's true, actually, yeah, because, yeah.
And I'd assume there was some sort of safety feature as a manual release for the air as well.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you, normally?
Yeah.
And here's a good one, Sporka. An employee called in sick because they ate too much birthday cake.
That's legit.
That is legit. We've all done it.
That could happen.
We've all
have gone into a food coma.
What the fuck? Ah, you're a dickhead, whoever's done this one. An employee had a gallstone they wanted to heal holistically.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
I do not believe in holistic medication. I believe in holistic therapy. I do not believe in holistic medication. You can right off.
No.
Holistic therapy is like massages and shit.
Yeah.
Just to say
a person called in sick because they had to stay home to put a casserole in the oven.
That's one needy fucking cat.
No, casserole.
A casserole. The cat's casserole.
Into the oven. Not a cat's cat. Where are you getting cat from?
I don't want it to be the cat's casserole, damn it.
No, okay. You just have to put a cat's casserole into the oven.
Because that's probably happened at some point.
Yeah.
So that's about the casserole. You know, my oven's got a timer, but
yeah, so does mine.
Yeah, I think most.
In fact, I think it's been a long
point.
time since like an oven hasn't had a timer on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like you might get like one of the really, really basic ones.
Now this is going to be the last one, and I don't know whether to applaud the people involved in this. I'm going to say, or whether to say you little shit. An employee
Okay.
was late because they overslept because the kids changed all the clocks in the house.
I don't know.
So you don't know whether to applaud the kids because that is an
Hmm.
amazing prank, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't be thinking about work and shit, would they? They'd just be
No. But
so.
then, would you have to change all of the clocks in the house?
Yes, because if the alarms are attached to the clocks, then yeah.
How many alarms do you set when you're going to work? All you have to do is change the fucking alarm clock.
Well, no, because you change all the clocks in the house the day before. So when you set your alarm clock, you go, oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 7. And then you set your clock and you go to bed later and you think it's the same time as all the other clocks. So you don't think there's something going on here. Maybe I should check.
Mm.
So that's why you change all the clocks. So the person genuinely believes that's the time.
Has to have been from a good while ago, though.
Yeah, I'd say that one's a few years ago.
Because, like, you can't really do that with, like, modern phones.
You could if you turned the internet off.
Yeah, you can, but it's fucking difficult to do.
It's two buttons.
I don't even have buttons on my phone, Lance.
Well, you know what I mean. Two taps then, or whatever. No, I'm sticking with buttons. Fuck you. You press it with your thumb. It's a button. So what is it? That's a debate. What is it on your touch screen? And you press something. Do you press a button or do you just press the screen?
Nah, you press a button. I was
Yeah.
only fucking with you.
So I'm sticking with button. You're not
Let
physically
me see.
pressing an actual button down, but you're pressing a damn button. Right. Let's end the podcast there then, Sporka. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Cool, cool, cool. Right, thank you very
Yeah,
much for everybody who has been listening, will watch, listen, watch, whatever you want to do. Remember to check out our other channels. So we've got the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Discord at discord.gg/TGS39DNUB3. We've got the YouTube, we've got the Blue Sky, and you can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music.
yep.
So Mary's just come in to steal the drink. I just did notice that. She
Oh
thinks she
my
got away
god.
with that. Yeah, thank you very much for
Drink
listening.
teeth.
I've been Loanzism.
And I've been Sporka. Just remember, come up with creative reasons so that we can talk about them online for calling in sick.